What is going on, everybody? Welcome. This is Major League Hats, and this is Baseball, Beer, and Bull Beep. I am your host, Major League Hats, as most of you guys already know. Nobody's on here right now, but that's perfectly fine. I've been doing a lot of live streaming lately, because of the Corona beer issue. And speaking of beer, I do have some nice beer here. I have Tank 7. This was a beer recommended by J38. I already did 2 last night, and I got 2 left because I was a little disappointed I didn't get through the rest of them. Also, I have this beer. I did try it out the other day. It is called Num Juice. It is a hazy IPA. So I will get to those in just a second. There's one Tank 7 I don't want to drink because I accidentally dropped it, and it shook all over. But also, so what we got going on today is we got some beers. We got some, hopefully some good people coming in. I got a couple of hats to show you guys. I got my last order finally in, and I picked up a couple of cards through the mail. My last order that I've done. J38, what's going on? I do want to make a little bit of an announcement here shortly. But before we get started, I'll go off on a little rant here for a second. A real winner. I should have worn the Super Bowl, but I don't know if I've worn this one yet. Could the big companies like the IOCC, the Olympics and crap like that, stop complaining about losing $121 million or whatever the hell they're going to lose because the Olympics aren't playing, or Major League Baseball's not playing, hockey, basketball's not playing? Can the people that the owners and all those guys stop bitching and complaining about the amount of money that they are freaking losing because the season is not playing? I understand you're losing a shitload of money, but do you not realize, and I don't care about this bullshit stimulus package, I mentioned this before already, is that I don't even know if I'm going to get any money because this year I actually had to pay taxes for the first time in about 10 years. And because, when I got laid off on a, severance package, so it kind of messed up my taxes. So my taxes are not really a clear picture of my total earnings because I had some extra money on there that I normally wouldn't have had if I didn't have the severance package. I am sick and freaking tired of all these freaking billionaires and millionaires complaining about how much freaking money they're losing by the games not being played. What about the people, i.e. myself, which I'm okay for a little bit. I did mention I did get a job. Hang on, timeout. T-ball, upstairs, please. Upstairs, please. Sorry, guys. I tried to get him to go upstairs, but upstairs, please. You can come down in a little bit, please. So sorry about that, guys. You guys all know that I got a job at Target, but I don't start till next Thursday. It'll be the orientation. But by the time I start work next Thursday, I would be off of work for this will be 2 weeks, so about 2.5 weeks. And I mentioned I've been on unemployment for the last 6 months, but I found the Liz job, so that helped out. So I kind of got both going on. Take that. Yeah. You trader. Oh shoot, Manny, I did actually not meant to delete that. Oh, it was hidden by J38. That's what you get, Manny. Sorry, I am not a trader. I have actually a little backstory with the Chiefs, and some of you guys already heard it. You're looking at 3,400. J38. I don't know if I'll actually get that because I mentioned I owe the federal government because I do my taxes on time, unlike a lot of people, i.e. Hatter. And I owed them $6,000 this year because of my severance crap at the old job. But my unemployment's about to run out, and I'm just telling you this as a backstory. And this is just one example, and this is similar to a lot of people out there. Manny just got a new job, and so that's cool with him. But a lot of people have lost their jobs or have had their hours cut dramatically. And I'm not talking about Hatter because nobody gives a shit about Hatter in that sense. So, man, dude lives at home. He doesn't even do his own taxes on TurboTax. Dude, nobody's feeling sorry for Hatter, okay? Hatter's not even in the conversation for real boomers like myself and J38. No, we're not official boomers, but by Hatter's definition, we're a boomer. What about all the people losing? They don't even know how to pay the rent this month, their mortgages, their car payments, their credit card bills. Screw the freaking people who say they're losing $121 million because the Olympics are going to be played. And I understand that the hundreds of thousands of athletes that are preparing for years to get into these games to show the country. Let me ask you a question. Do these athletes get paid to be in the Olympics? I'm not a genius here, but I would have to say no. There is no payments going to any of these athletes for participating in the Olympics. Can it transition into some sort of monetary gain? Yes, it can, unless you're a college athlete and you're in the Olympics. Then no, you cannot market yourself. Well, you can't get sponsors, stuff like that. It does happen. And yes, the Olympics have the NBA teams and whatnot. And no, they're not the amateur rank, so they are getting paid technically millions of dollars. But my point is, the majority of athletes that are going to Olympics, they will get notoriety in their home country, unstable as usual. Welcome to the freaking internet world on YouTube. They will get some sort of notoriety, in their country, which could have a financial impact on their life. So I get all that. But in the meantime, I'm lucky that I have a little bit of savings left. But with the stock market crashing, which I'm only telling you this as an example, you guys, because it's not just me, guys. It's a lot of people. But when the stock market decided to play, let's fuck up America this last couple of weeks because our president's a moron, I lost $5,000. This is why I typically don't invest in stock market stuff, because you could just lose your money like that. And a lot of my stocks that I had were, in my opinion, stable companies, Capital One, JP Morgan, Bank of America, also Shell Gasoline. I felt those were good, reliable companies. AT&T, Verizon. Yes, I have some shares and all of that stuff. Not a ton, but I started buying some shares using Robinhood. So if anybody wants to get into that, they're not a sponsor. I can send them a link. You get a free stock. I get a free stock. It's legit. I've gotten a couple free stocks already. So my point is, I lost $5,000 because of all this wishy-washy bullshit. And yes, is there shit going on in the world we got to be careful about? Of course there is. We totally got to be careful. And they're saying this shit's going to last 12 to 18 months. Okay, I get that. But I don't want to fucking hear anybody else complaining that they're losing $100 million because their games are not being played. Okay? The only ones I might feel a little sorry for are the minor leaguers that really don't have any income, because if you guys are not aware, minor leaguers typically – unless you're a high draft pick, don't have no signing bonus to live off of or to extend off of. They don't have no, housing or anything. They don't even get paid for spring training, from my understanding. They basically play the whole spring training for free. They might get some equipment, but that's it. They pay for their bats. Typically, I think they get like 1 or 2 free orders of like 12 bats each time. So, I don't want to hear these guys complaining about losing all this damn money. What about all these people losing their jobs? And if you've been following the stimulus bullshit, they're saying that we may not even, for the people that are going to get checks, won't even get a check till May. Are you fucking kidding me? What about April? I've been off a week work, like I said, going on 2 weeks, week coming up to the 1st and a couple days. I haven't had any work since, I don't know what, March. Damn rent. How would she pay, or our mortgage, say, how should we pay our mortgage? And this is just not me, guys. There are countless other millions of Americans, not necessarily Americans, and I'll tell you why in a second, but read another article that the whole concept of America, and these people are going to suffer. The Hispanic community is going to suffer entirely, and I'm not sure what to do about that. You guys know I am Mexican. I'm 50%. My dad's 100%. My wife's 100%. My kids are 75%. And my point is, I don't know what to do about them. It's kind of a tough situation for them because on top of it, they can't get unemployment benefits. They don't have no health care. Typically, a lot of them don't. They're getting their hours reduced and cut off. So it's like, what can we do for them? But at the same time, it's like us as Americans, I have no help coming my way. My unemployment has $200 left. I should get like 4 days left in that. And this, like I said, this is just not me. Okay. I've been looking for a job since July. So this isn't just me. I'm just kind of using my situation as a prime example. So this is the rant of the day before we get on to some fun stuff. So unfortunately, I don't know what to do about the Hispanic community, and I feel freaking absolutely awful. A lot of those guys work their asses off. I know what people's general perception of the Hispanic community is. I don't think it's right, of course. My dad came here legally, so did my uncles, or if they didn't, they did get all their shit together eventually, so they're permanent, whatnot. But and I feel like if you've been here 20 years, I still say you should get your shit together. But I do understand the whole issues going on. I lived through it. Like I said, I can't remember if my dad came here legally or not, but he did become permanent. And so I understand the constant anxiety about it, and with all this shit going on, it's ridiculous. So freaking the stimulus bill thing is a whole bunch of bullshit. We got Jeff Nadel in here. That means that he must have something political to talk about, so we'll probably be timing him out shortly when I get to the comments. But I'm sick and fucking tired of hearing about how much money these fuckers are going to be losing just because the Olympics aren't going to play or nothing like that. And I just kind of had to vent a little bit in today's beginning episode. I also gave some time for some people to come on here. So let's see here. I will catch up. I know Manny's calling me a traitor for the Chiefs. Manny, I know you haven't been watching as long per se, and I know sometimes the podcasts are hard to catch back up on. I have a soft spot for the Chiefs all the way back to Tony Gonzalez and Joe Montana days. When Joe Montana went to the Chiefs, I was freaking heartbroken. And then I loved Tony Gonzalez. I saw him play football and basketball when he was at Cal. And so I've always kind of been a low-key Chiefs fan because of those reasons. No, I'm not jumping on the bandwagon. I did, though, have a bet, though, with J38, and I picked the Niners. He picked the Chiefs, and I got him a Super Bowl. So I've always had a soft spot for the Chiefs, but I'm not a traitor. You guys know that. I will straight tell somebody, if they ask me if I'm a Chiefs fan, I will tell them no. Straight up. I do it all the time. Let's see. He wants to rep a real winner. As long as you filed, you should be good. I filed back in July. So when are they going to give me an extension? So I don't even know if they're going to, if I'm going to get lost in the shuffle, because from my understanding, you can't even get through on the phone to ask any questions. I can't even get a phone call to the IRS to find out if I am going to get anything. So I'm personally, you guys, I'm not expecting nothing. If I get something, great. If I don't, hey, I can't trip about it because, I can't trip about it because, like I said, I owe $6,000 and they might just take it out of the freaking total that I owe. Also, you guys be aware that there are scammers already out there. So make sure if you get a phone call or anything about claiming that they need financial information from the IRS or federal government, do not give them nothing. There's been articles already from the IRS or the federal government saying we will not contact you. We will not ask you for any information. They will just mail out a check or do it via your electronic payments, however you do your taxes. And then 2 weeks after they send the payment or something, I read they will send you a letter verifying that you received the amount of money. So you guys do not fall for any of potential scammers that might call you saying they need information in order for you to get your check if you're qualified for a check. Because like I said, I don't even know how to verify if you're actually going to get a check. So remember that, guys. Don't take the phone call. Damn government. Let's see here. Darn him and his BA ass. Life lessons from this. Save money for a rainy day. Yes, that is so true. And that's what I've always done. Steam Lab or no tonight. Obviously, no tonight, Manny. My father-in-law lost $50K in the market. Ouch. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I'm sorry, Jay, man. I'm sorry, J38. That sucks. New Era. Oh, wait. Not publicly traded. No, it's not. It's still considered private. At some point, we have to determine the point we don't want to tank our economy. Yes, but we do have to step back a little bit right now for the bigger picture. But I do agree with you that at a point, in my sense, I have to go work at Target because I have to work, and I'm taking a risk by going to work. And I knew taking the job that I'm encountering more people, but I have to work. Plain and simple, I have to work. I have no guaranteed of income of anything, and I have to work. So J38, I completely understand, but also I do agree. Take a step back for a couple weeks for the bigger picture. Like I said, the 3 weeks deadline that they gave us, that wasn't a magical date or anything. I don't know where they pulled that out of their asses or anything. So I do understand that, but we do have to take a step back if we want to catch this shit, because we do have to have a little time to develop the stuff that we need to develop. Let's see here. Minor leagues looking for work. No, because he's not 18 yet. He'll be 18 in December. And then he also can't get a work permit because the school is closed, even if he wanted to try. And truthfully, if he got a job, I probably couldn't work because he helps me out with T-ball. So he's hanging out at home with T-ball. So, and I appreciate that a lot. I've had to give him some money and stuff, of course, because that's what I do. I don't just say, hey, watch the kid and you get shit. So yes, let's see here. I read it is to be a 3-week turnaround that those receiving the checks will get them direct deposit. It should be quicker, actually, if they're manually doing. Hatter, you owe taxes. The checks are supposedly going to arrive closer to May. You're not listening to what I'm saying as usual. Hispanic communities, we shove the money under the mattress. No market loss. Same mentality I'm taking. Damn, I feel it. Joe Montana is the GOAT. If New Era hosts public, will you buy stock in New Era? Good question, Manny. I have to see what the IPO starting price would be. If it's too astronomical, then probably not. If it's like $15, $20 share for the beginning of the IPO, or once it subsides a little bit and settles down and stops being so volatile, because typically when a new stock comes on the market, it is very volatile because the initial partners or the initial people that have the stock, like the VPs and the owners or whatever, the CEOs, when they start to sell it, price jumps really high because they're quick selling it. So you got to just kind of let it go out for a couple of weeks before you probably want to jump in. The general recommendation. Let's see. Hey, everyone. Flying visit again. I'm at work again today. I'll catch the replay later. Take care. Bye, MTS 303. Thank you. You need a work permit under 18 in California? Yes, you do. Cheryl Jacobson, kill my son. Cheryl, we cannot have that kind of comment on here. That is your responsibility. So thank you very much, Cheryl Jacobson, for coming on. Let's crack open one of these Tank 7s. And then I have a little bit of an announcement since somebody kind of brought it up. Cheers. What is everybody drinking? I am finishing off my Tank 7. I have 2 beers left, so we got that. Let's move the num juice over. Okay. Let's see here. So let's see. Yeah. Cheryl Jacobson, it's good to see you. Tell your son, Ask McGee, try to find some real content. Stop stealing other people's shit. Oh, by the way, if you guys hadn't seen my post, his name McGee, he's finally going to have a real excuse. If you guys did not see, the post office, who's ran by the federal government. Yes, we don't talk a lot about this shit, but you guys all know it's been a slow sports week, and there's just not a lot to talk about. So I just thought I would share kind of shit I see. Maybe a lot of you guys are interested in it as well. But you guys know the typical podcasts have not been the typical podcasts. But anyways, the post office, they say they don't have enough PPE, which, Hatter, for you big guys out there, means, oh my God, personal protection equipment. Oh my freaking A. I went brain fart there for a minute trying to make fun of Hatter. See, Dirty Mattress McGee, I put a sheet on my mattress. Finally, thank you, Dirty Mattress McGee. Finally, I've been waiting for you to do that for so long. What do you think of my hat of the day? I'm drinking Listerine. How do you rate the Tank on a 1 to 10? J38, I'll be honest, man. You guys know that. I give it like a 6 or a 7. Is it great? No, it's not great. Drinkable? I call anything over a 5 drinkable. Does it have some good flavor? Not so bitter. It's smooth. Yes, so that's for the extra 2 points. I feel like I could probably never really give anything a 10 because it's got to blow my mind. So out of a 10, I give it a 7. Does that sound like a fair grade? A 7. I would definitely recommend it. I would definitely drink it again. I give it a 9, but that's because see, the problem here, J38, is that you have different beers over there that I would like to try, some different ale beers, some hazy IPA and whatnot, and then I got different beers over here. So that is the problem. And then there's a lot of cool breweries in Michigan, from what I understand. So it's like it's hard to give a top-notch grade when we both know we haven't tried all the great beers out there. We got to go drinking one time. J38, want to help me find more? Yes, I'm your guy. Okay, so if you guys hadn't heard, the post office doesn't have enough PPE equipment to potentially last them past June. They're running out really low. They're scared for their lives. And so that means that they may not be able to operate the post office, which means that we are starting to receive our letters more slowly. And we're going to receive our shipments slower because we're not going to have enough post office workers working. Excuse me. Now, with that being said, Dirty Mattress McGee, you do not get to say that. Only Luke does. So your comment gets removed. There's only one guy that gets to say that cool word, and it's not you. Reds fan, how you doing, bud? J38, yo. Sweet, we shall be in contact in the IG. So, if you are going to put in an order, make sure if you're ordering from Hat Club, use my paid commission link so I can get a small commission because it helps me out a lot. By the way, thank you. I think it was Reds fan in Florida, J38, who recently used it. I earned $7 off the commission. So thank you guys very much for that. I greatly appreciate it. So thank you so much for that, guys. You guys, I know it doesn't sound like a lot. I get like a small amount, like every $50 you guys spend, I get like $4. I know it sounds like a small amount, but if you think about it this way, guys, if more people start using it, or if you guys don't mind sharing the link with whatever groups that you're a part of, and you can kind of encourage them to use my link to help out my channel, I would earn probably more money on the commission link than I would earn on YouTube. I'm earning less than earning less than like a quarter per, live stream, but I just like doing it. So it doesn't really bother me. I'm just trying to give you some context on, the potential that the club commission link could work for me in that sense. And I will say, guys, if I ever got to a point where like I was making enough on the commission of the Hat Club link and whatnot, I wouldn't even put like ads or anything in the videos or anything, because then I would think that's ghetto as hell. I do know some people that if they have enough Patreon members, they don't even put ads in their videos or whatnot, because YouTube is such a low monetary value for your videos that you can get more off of these commission links as well. So, it just takes time, though, and I understand that, so I'm cool. So make sure you guys, if you're ordering anything, please use my link. It helps me out a lot, and I do appreciate it. And I typically know who's using it because you guys let me know, and I can verify the amount of money that is spent. So thank you guys so much for using it. Wait, is this Ask McGee or troll name? Manny Luna, that is Ask McGee's brother, and Cheryl Jacobson is Ask McGee's mom. I'm kidding, Manny. Those are a couple of our favorite trolls, but they're good trolls. See, Manny Luna, you already know hats. I got you on my next paycheck. Hey, Effin McGee, Goofy, Jeffrey Jacobson. Link the Patreon. I got us up that. Now, Manny brought it up, and I was going to mention it here earlier. I was just kind of waiting for more people. Next, you guys know I'm doing the podcast for the people, by the people, where you guys are generally the host. Here's what I'm going to do. Starting next Friday, and we're still doing the Thursdays. We're still doing baseball beards and bullshit. But next Friday, it'll be a Patreon-only Super Chat panel. So if you've been a Super Chat member for the month, like you've done a Super Chat, I'm going to rearrange my Patreon. I was putting like $8 tier. I'm going to change it down to $5. So if MTS wants to drop his Patreon amount, that's fine. But if you've done a Patreon or Super Chat in the month of March or going into April, it'll be actually April, then you'll be qualified to be on the panel. And it's only going to be Patreon and Super Chat members only. Yes, J38, your godfather, your grandfather did, and you're good. Now, the advantages of being a Patreon member is that you get early access to all my videos. And yes, it's early access, usually 48 hours in advance, sometimes even longer than that. I have a special chat on my Hat Collection Society Instagram, where if you're part of that group, you're in that group and you get the links sent to you directly. No, I don't send those links to everybody. You can ask some of the Patreon members. Some people haven't even seen the videos that I potentially haven't released yet. And yes, you do get, that's part of your privilege. So, keep that as an option. You do get some benefits from that as well. So I'm going to readjust my Patreon. And so if you want to check it out tomorrow or Monday at the latest, I'm going to kind of redo it, try to see if I can put some better benefits in there. But next Friday, Patreon Super Chats members only, okay, will be on the panel. So if you try to come in, I will not let you on. Just, I know it sounds harsh, But Ranger McGee, hey bud, how you doing? How much is Patreon a month? Manny, there are different tiers. They start as low as $1, but there are different tiers. So you just go check out the Patreon. Anywhere from $1 to $5. I have one Patreon. I don't have one, but I do have one tier at $300. So there's a bunch of descriptions and stuff like that. Go check it out and tell me what you think. I'm always kind of trying to adjust it. I'm trying to take your guys' advice on potentially what I could offer on Patreon as a value to you guys. And it's just one of those things, guys. It just takes time, and I get that. So remember that. Ranger McGee, doing good. Thanks, man. That's good to hear. I've been worried about you, Ranger McGee. I hope you're doing good because I haven't seen you for a while, man. How can I find the link? Sorry, was dealing with LGF. It's always in all my video, Manny, but basically it's Patreon, patreon.com/Major League Hats. But the link is always in the description on every single video. And on these podcasts, I usually put it in about 30 minutes after the video because I have to let the video, upload to YouTube. So, but it's in all the videos. So pick a video from yesterday and before. You'll see the link for Patreon. Let's see. I don't care. I got to support my guy hats. Will you accept Patreon payments and hats? Well, I mean, in a sense, yeah, because, Johnny's, just so you know, Johnny's in the group. Johnny's included. And so yes, the answer is yes. So yeah, if that makes sense. Can I link Patreon to PayPal? You'll have to ask J38 that one. I believe you can, but talk to J38 about the Patreon PayPal thing, privately. He'll give you some more information if you want. So I believe you can, but like I said, 38, he's a veteran of it. He can answer all your questions on IG. And so, yes. Okay. So next Friday is that. So if you've been a Patreon super chat, we're going to go through StreamYard and you'll be on the panel. If you're not a member, I don't let you in. It's plain and simple. I got to provide value somehow. Apparently I scared off Cheryl Jacobson. Hatter's gone, Jeffrey Nadel, because he got timed out. NTS, I know, was just stopping by. Rob S., I'm not sure where he went. He said he might be coming on later. Reds fan, he's probably there. He's probably just in the background. Sweet, because I have no debit. That's funny, actually. Ken Ali, okay. So, anyways. Also, J38, want to go have on the Streamlabs Premium. I don't think we're there yet. Here, the dog. Oh, yeah, you told me about that. Dog chewed your ID and your debit card, and I feel bad for you because now you got to try to get a new one. So, okay, so I'm going to start with the first card, and then I will show you guys a hat because somehow we've already been on here for a half hour. And I don't know if we really talked about a whole lot, but I am reading your guys' comments. So here, let's see. I donated $5 already to StreamYard Fund. Yes, you did. Let's see. So the first card I want to show you guys before everything happened was I got this autograph. Bam. Carl Yastrzemski, graded by Beckett. This is a graded 9 of a 10. And you guys know I like collecting Hall of Fame autograph, authentic, certified cards. So this one I was lucky to get. Excuse me, guys. And no, it doesn't matter that it's a Red Sox player. I try to collect just Hall of Famers as one of my sub collections, as Hatter always says. And then I do Giants cards as well. But I tend to nowadays collect more autographed stuff. Thank you, Professor Hatter. Here's some extra money from work today. Spend wisely. Hatter, thanks, man. I appreciate it. So you're back up. That's all I got to say. So Carl Yastrzemski, I had to get this one because he is a Hall of Famer. And, I slowly collect these guys. So this is a 2001 Topps Team Legend Auto, and it is autographed, as it says right there, issued. And it's actually a really nice blue signature across the front. Now, if this is 2001, this is probably, how old is Carl Yastrzemski? He's got to be in his 70s, 80s, right? So this is not the greatest signature by him, but considering his age, very well worth it. Now, let's see. I bought some great Royals cards from you. Yes, you did. Also, I sent you that Jorge Solar, and I'm sure you still have it. And that was a authentic signature I got from Jorge Solar himself up in Reno, Nevada. And that was the same time that I met Chris Bryant when I got that Jorge Solar card. So that is the backstory of J38. I don't know if I ever told you that. But yes, Jorge Solar, even though he didn't really smile or anything or chit chat with the fans, he was so gracious enough to sign. He signed like 5 things for us, including some baseballs for me and minor leagues. And so, yes, that card I got, and I could give you a date if I haven't given you a date on that card signature as well. But that is an authentic Jorge Solar autograph card that I got personally from Jorge Solar when I was getting Chris Bryant's autograph in Reno, Nevada. I'm in the group that Dozier auto was sick. That Hunter Dozier autograph I got, I believe it was in Fresno when I went to go see a Fresno Grizzly game a couple years ago. I'd have to check the date on it. I think I still have it around. But yes, I got that one in Fresno a couple years ago because I usually write the dates and stuff on the cards, like on a Scotch tape or something, so I remember. Let's see here. I was the OG Super Chat contributor. Yes, you were, Hatter. Use it towards the Streamlabs fund. Great cards, Major League. Truly cherish them. Wait, did my Super Chat go through? Yes, it did, Manny. It says it went through. So the first hat I want to show you guys. Yes, and just so you know, Hatter, I appreciate everything you do for the channel. Yes, you were the you've been the grandfather of Super Chats. So yes, so that's why I would say. Anyways, by the way, guys, I forget what I was gonna say. I'm gonna show you the first hat. I just got these hats in, like literally the day after, like I stopped working at Lids because of everything. I saw the hat on Lids website and the normal Lids website, and I was about to order one of the hats from the team store when I saw it. So I had to put in my order to get this as one of my last shipments. Now, next week, since I will be starting at Target, I might put in another order for a couple hats, but I'm not going to do that till closer to Tuesday or till Wednesday or Thursday if I do it. So I've been looking, I checked to see if they have the Royals element. They didn't have the Yankees element as well. So I've been checking. But anyways, the first hat that we have of the 3 is we got, bam, the Lakewood Blue Claws. This hat is just freaking awesome. You got this crab right here, this little blue crab or blue claw, whatever. He's got the sand bucket on his freaking head. The only thing I wish they might have did was like have him like holding a shovel or something. I thought that would have been freaking awesome. I love this beige, coffee brownish brim right here. It kind of reminds you of the sand that the crab might be walking under. So maybe they could have maybe ran it up here on the, that would have been freaking sick. Now, the other cool part about it is that it has 4 panel colors. So you have the white, you got the red, you got the blue. So you're thinking obviously the Montreal Expos, but then also you have this sweet ass yellow right there is freaking awesome. And then you got the red New Era flag right there. Got the red button. I wish they would have did something a little bit better with the eyelets, but it's okay. They do have the white eyelets right here in the front, red, bluish, yellow. So technically they did change up the colors, but I kind of would have liked it maybe if they went like white, red, blue, white or whatever, changed up those colors to kind of rotate them. That would have been cool. Maybe it would have looked a little too circusly, a circus style, but I thought it would have looked cool. And I also could have did a little color underneath here. 7 5/8, 100% polyester, made one of our favorite places of Bangladesh. So I'm going to put this one on, take off the cheese one. But the hat itself, the fit is it's pretty good. It might be a little tight per se. You guys know on a 5/8, I expect it to be a little bit looser, but I mean, there's still plenty of room. I got about half finger in there, give or take. So there's still plenty of room, but yes, this was one of my favorite hats that, I've been kind of looking for. This isn't the one that I had to make sure I placed an order, but it is a hat that I've been eyeballing for a freaking long ass time. Let's see here. Wait, yeah. Hell yeah. I love you, buddy. Been enjoying this community you got here. Thank you, Manny, dude. Seriously, thank you. Awesome. Looks like a beach ball. Yes, it does. And I think that was the whole scheme of the things. I tried to look up some information on it, and all it said was 2020 Lakewood Blue Claws chat. There was no real information. I'll just have to do a little bit more thorough search to see if I can find out. There's got to be more information because I've been seeing this hat for a while. So they must have had like a beach night, a Hawaiian night, or something like that. I'll try to look it up to see kind of what else I could find out. Awesome. Looks like a beach ball hat has crab. See, the joke about that, Reds fam, is I always tell T-Mom she has crabs because the joke is that because of her birthday, she's a Cancer, and the Cancer symbol is a crab. So there you go. Let's see. So, okay. So this is the first hat I got. This next card I want to show you guys. I picked this up. The price was okay. It's a graded card. It's a Giants player. But I mainly picked this up because I did not have this type of card anymore. And these are the kind of cards that I like trying to get. Something that you guys know I don't, for the most part, I don't buy base cards, which are just basic cards. I don't buy a lot of refractors or anything like that. They're not special to me. I look for relics, big rookies, potentially big rookies. I scomb the team sites or the minor leaguers, see who might be up and coming. Craig B. Esquire, how you doing, bud? See which up and coming prospects might be the best card to buy, and sometimes I'll buy them and flip them. So with that being said, I also every year when they update the prospect list for the T-ball upstairs, please. Sorry, guys. I don't know if you guys could hear him in the background, but every year when they update the prospect list, I try to get all 30 of the Giants prospects. Or I try to get the ones I don't have already. So obviously it's almost impossible because not every prospect has a card. So with all that being said, the one card that I got, I already had this guy's autograph, but I did not have this particular kind of card, and I had to get it for a very good price. But we got, bam, we got a Chris Shaw autographed, graded 9.5 out of a 10. And the cool part about this one, I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's a little bit difference on the card. It has like this faded graininess to it, so you can't really tell that who it is per se, and you definitely don't really see a name other than the autograph. But this is actually a printing plate that Leaf used when they made his card. In this particular case, they made a 2015 Leaf Ultra Draft Baseball Yellow Plate 1/1 card. So they use this to make one card, and then there you go. So this is an actual printing plate that Leaf used to make a Chris Shaw card. And this thing is just freaking awesome. You got a nice clear signature. It got a 9.5 on the centering because centering's a little off. The edges, of course, are a 10 because if I know anything, and I've never actually held one of these cards, it's basically all metal. The corners are 10 because you can't bend them because they're metal. Well, typically you can't bend them. The surface is a 9.5. And the part about this, the cool part about this one, that if you know anything about baseball or, in general, collecting cards, it's graded by Beckett. And what that typically means is that that's about a $20 to a $25 value being graded by Beckett. I've sent in a few cards myself by Beckett. They can be pricey. But the thing about that is that when you potentially possibly try to resell a card, for the most part, you will get 3 and 4 or 5 times your money back, typically, depending obviously on the card. Now, Chris Shaw is not a premier prospect anymore in the Giants organization. He's not even in the top 30 or anything, so his value has gone down. He has struggled a little bit in AAA because he's been in AAA. I believe it was last year. I believe he hasn't made his major league debut or anything. He could have, but he's been in spring training camp the last 2 years, and he was there again this year. And so that's why his value has gone down. So that's why it made it really easy. And like I said, since this was a printing plate, it was graded, autographed. You're looking at like $5 for each thing. That's counting shipping. So 5 for the auto, 5 for the printing, 5 for grading, 5 for shipping. So freaking great card in the sense of the price and everything. And it's a printed plate one. So freaking awesome. And then I have one more card to show you guys here in just a second. Let's see. Will that Memphis Redbirds hat with the turtle that looks like Elvis be releasing this year? Do you have any cards of teams in the minors? No, I typically do not collect the minor league cards per se. I do have some, but I don't have a lot like that you can get when you go to the minor league games and stuff. So I have a couple, but I don't like go out of my way to collect those kind of cards. The hat that you're talking about is that Elvis one. Reds fan, it's hard to say. We saw that hat last year. I don't know if I honestly messed it up. I saw the hat on Liz. Manny, if you don't know what we're talking about, there's this sweet ass turtle style hat. It had like turtle shelling on the side. It was white in the front, and then they had a turtle standing up, and he had hair like Elvis. He was holding a mic, if I remember right, and it was by the Memphis Redbirds, which is AAA team of the Cardinals. and it was on Lid's website. And I asked on Instagram or something about like who it was or something. Nobody could really say like or what was the significance of it because I wanted to know the history or the backstory on the Elvis turtle. Nobody really knew. I actually called the Memphis Redbirds myself, and I don't know that's where I kind of messed up at. And I asked them, "Hey, what's the backstory on the Memphis turtle?" And they told me they don't know what I'm talking about. They have no clue. I'm like, it's on Lids right now. I just wanted to know if there's some information about it. And yeah, shortly after that, within about an hour, no joke, Manny, they took it off the Lids website, and there you go. It reminds me of like the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Miami Vice Night in the sauce one. The marinara sauce shooter one. Those were not supposed to go on Lids at all. They were supposed to wait till a T-ball. Upstairs, please. T-ball. So they were not supposed to release those hats at all. And yeah, it took them a whole nother, year and a half for them to finally release them on Lids and actually bring them out. But I was fortunate enough on the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp to place the order as quick as I did, and I actually received mine. So I had them like a whole year in advance. And Manny, if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I did like the superhero theme gimmick thing and just had some fun with it. So go check it out if you want. But yes, I'm still waiting for them to re-release the Elvis turtle one because that was freaking sick. That is like the Jacksonville hats you got in error. Yes, it was on the website for only a couple of hours or so. That is irritating. Dr. Cocktail. Let's see. Ordered new era hats, one for my bro and one for me. Nobody cares. Hatter, what did you order for your brother? And then let's see here. So yeah, so I can't really tell you, Rez, man, if the turtle hat's going to drop or not. I hope it does, but it's freaking hard to tell. I did say though, Tank 7 must have did the job because I was able to sleep through. I fell asleep, I think at like 10-ish, give or take, and I actually slept through the night till at least 6 a.m. So it actually worked pretty good last night. We want to see El Hat superhero again. Now, do you actually want to see El Hats or do you want to see the Hats? I can see if I can round up El Hats again, but I don't know if it's going to be as funny. 50th anniversary Brewers patch, early birthday, okay, but sale was too good. 8.5, yes. 8.5, yes, yeah. Guess 8.5, so it can do some crap to you. All right, you guys know I like sharing some Funko Pops with you guys. So here we go. Just came in the mail today. But bam, we got Dwight Schrute. If you guys watch The Office at all as Recyclops, this box is actually not that great of a box. So I'm probably eventually going to order one more because as a collector, god dang it, how do you even get it open? I don't even know how to get it open, guys. I'm that lame. Anyways, forget it. As a collector, you guys know box condition is everything. And I actually have a bobblehead of Recyclops that somebody on Instagram sold me for like $20 a while back. So I freaking had to get this one. This is an Emerald City edition from the 2020 Spring Convention. This is a limited edition exclusive, so it just came out this year. So if you ever watched The Office or anything, Dwight was dressed as Recyclops one year, and then it just kind of kept getting out of hand every freaking year. It was just funny as heck. And so you guys know I'm an Office fan, not The Office. Wait, not Office, but The Office. If you guys don't know, damn, Hatter, I forgot my stapler today, dude. Damn, I don't have my stapler. Shit. Anyways, so they're coming out with some more. So I've been collecting all these Funko Pops from The Office. And eventually they are supposed to come out with Kelly, Miami, or Florida Stanley. What else ones? They were going to come out with, I think, Hunter Survival Mike. And a couple other ones, if I remember right. And still missing Toby, missing Meredith. Oh, Meredith was coming out as well. Missing Creed. So, yes, we got a couple more coming out. So, there we go. Hang on, guys. I guess help T-Ball out real quick. Do you want to say hi to anybody?
Hi, anybody.
Can you say hi to Jay and Manny?
Hi, Jay and Manny.
And I think Reds fan is there and Hatter.
Hatter and
Reds fan.
And West fan.
Okay, say bye.
Hi, Hatter. Hi, West fan.
He said hi, Reds fan. I don't know if you heard him. So, anyways, how to get this? But anyways, here is the side panel there for Recyclops. And then I will pull out the bobblehead if you guys want to see it later on another day. But this thing is freaking awesome. Like I said, that one I'll probably open up eventually. But just thought I'd share that with you guys. I got that hat too, Hatter. Nice Funko. Do you have the Office Pop where they spill the chili? Yes, I do. That was in the first release of all the Funko Pops. So yes. So I have all the first ones. Oh, the Toby came in a Michael 2-pack, but they never did Toby actually by himself. So it'd be freaking awesome if they actually had Toby as like a juror member or as the Scranton Strangler. That'd be freaking awesome. Or remember the one where he goes to Costa Rica and he basically breaks everything skiing or something, and he's in the hospital bed and all bandaged up like this. And so yes, they could do some cool shit with Toby. Let's see. Yes, J38 are there Office Space pops? Yes, there are. There are Office Space pops. And I actually have some of those. So I can try to, if you guys want to see them, I will pull them out for Thursday's podcast because it's obviously going to be another slow sports week. So, yes, they do have Office Pops. And I have all four of them because there was only 4 of them. So, yes, they had Peter, Milton, what's the main boss's guy? And then they had Jennifer Aniston. Let's see here. Yes, J38. Hi, T-Ball. Another Dwight and topless Meredith. What Deadpool Funkos does T-Ball have? I have to check on that because I buy him a lot of weird ones. Well, I don't buy him weird ones. I just buy him miscellaneous ones. So I have to check on that. Heard him. Cool. Yes, on the Office Space Pops. Yes. Here. If you guys don't know, I get a lot of my if you guys like Funko Pops, of course, you can download the Funko app, and it's actually a really cool tool to have because it gives you a general idea about how much Funko Pops are worth, if they're vaulted or anything like that, which are possibly out there. So here we go. So there is actually 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. So they have Sticky Note Man. I hope you guys can see that. Nope, can't see. Nope. There you go. So they have Sticky Note Man, and then they have Michael Bolton and Samir when they're smashing up the printer or the fax machine. I have to get that one. They have Joanna, Peter Gins, Milton, and Bill Lumber. So, yeah, so I actually just need to – hopefully it clears up a little bit for you guys. There you go. So Sticky Note Man, that was actually like a FYE or GameStop exclusive. There's Joanna and Milton. And then there's Bill and Milton. I mean, the other one was Peter, of course. But there you go. So, yes. And like I said, I could actually pull those out. They're not super valuable or anything. They shouldn't be hard to find. I got most of them. I got pretty much all of them except for Sticky Note Man off of eBay. And then the cool part about it is if you guys download the app and you put all your Funkos in there, it keeps track of how many Funko Pops you have and kind of what the value is on them. So, you know, there you go if you guys are interested on that. Still want to get the Killer Clowns from Outer Space Funkos. I don't think those ones are out yet, but those ones. Oh, I keep forgetting to show you Slim J38, or did I send you a picture? I'll try to take that from Team Mom and show you. Bill Lumberg, Michael Bolton, one is sweet. All right. Let's see if Tank 7 calmed down a little bit. This is the one I dropped. Okay. Whew. It's good stuff. I just don't like all the foam sometimes. Let's see here. The Ice Cube and his Impala is a... I know. If you guys don't know what Reds fan is talking about, there's Ice Cube, and I believe it's a green Impala, and it just came out, and he picked one up. So I don't know if he posted a picture on his Instagram or anything, but you know, it is freaking sweet. It goes perfect with the Biggie and the Tupac Funko Pops, but that is one that's definitely on the list of, excuse me, Biggie and the Ice Cube and the Impala. Let's see. That sounds sweet. Driving to pick up food. Okay, Manny. What are you eating tonight? What's for dinner? J38 says. Now, the last card I'm going to show you guys before I show you a couple more hats is, bam, a Derek Rodriguez. And the cool part about this one is, yes, it's an autograph, but the thing is, I've never had a card like this. And what it says is, you have received a framed autograph card from 2019 Topps Gold Label Baseball. Now, honestly, when I was ordering this card, I got it for a really good price, like $4. But if you look at this card, look at that side right there. This is literally a framed Derek Rodriguez baseball card. Look how thick this thing is. And like I said, this is something new, something I don't have. I already actually have a Derek Rodriguez autograph card. If you guys don't know who Derek Rodriguez is, he is Pudge Rodriguez's son. He is a pitcher obviously for the Giants, but also he is known to have the Catwoman tattoos on his arm. I believe it's right there. That's what that one is. But it's just freaking sweet. So as you guys can see, it is this nice frame. It's really freaking thick. And the autograph on this one is just wow. So like I said, I spent like $5 for this one. I think, honestly, they undervalued it. I will tell you, though, that Derek Rodriguez has struggled. The first year that he was up in the major leagues, he was killing it. He was doing a pretty good job. I don't know if I would say he's killing it, but he was doing a pretty good job. His dad usually goes to like most of his games that he pitches, but then he started struggling and everything. They actually did send him down to kind of work on some stuff. Then if I remember right, they brought him back up, but I got one of his cards and it cost me like $25 for like a base auto. So it's just basically a basic certified autograph card. And to get this one for like $5 and the style that it is, like a framed card, that is just freaking awesome. So had to pick it up. Also, Derek Rodriguez has that hair flowing like Brandon Crawford, trying to give Tim Lincecum a run for his money. And he's got some very nice hair. I'm kind of jealous of his hair. So those were the couple cards I picked up, and I just dropped a card. There we go. So, yes, let's see here. I will post it. Got that Ice Cube Impala from Amazon. I saw that. I didn't want to ask you the price, so I'll check it up. I have some signed 49er cards when I went to the 49ers family Christmas party back in 2008. Should post them up, Manny. I want to say I got it at Hot Topic J38. Thought that card was Lincecum at first. Where did she here? Tacos from our taco truck lady. Me too, J38. It's awesome. I got the big Michael Jordan. Dude, J38, and I think Reds fan did too, man. There's a 10-inch Michael Jordan, and that thing is freaking huge. I saw it a couple times at Target. Eventually, I might want to try to pick it up. And working at Target, apparently I get a 10% discount, so I might want to pick it up, but 10% is not really that much. About 10%, I think it is about $9, give or take. Yeah, about $9. So, I mean, $21. I guess that's still a good deal. Let's see. I got Frank Gore, Patrick Willis, and Vernon Davis. I have a 8x10 of Vernon Davis signed and a mini helmet. And then Frank Gore, Patrick Willis. Those are nice ones. Did you get them on cards or 8x10s? I think you mentioned cards, though. So, all right, guys, let's check off the hat. Now, the next hat I'm going to show you guys, this one is strictly for the minor league set. No fancy story. Frank Gore retired. I don't know. Did he retire? He was with the Colts, wasn't he, this last year, if I remember right? And if I remember right, he was actually doing okay, wasn't he? I don't know. Let me know. So this one was for the set. You guys know I'm trying to finish up. Now I'm getting a runny nose. Dig it. I'm trying to finish up my minor league set, and I'm about 7-8 hats short of excuse me, sorry guys, from completing my minor league set. So when I had a chance, since I was going to order a couple of hats from Lids, I finally saw this hat on there, so I had to jump on it. But we got, bam, the Spokane Indians all red S feathered hat. This thing, obviously, I'm a little partial to it because it has an S on it. You guys know my name starts with an S. But the design itself is actually not that bad. So you got the navy S right here. You got the white outlining it, and then you have the baby blue outlining on that. So you got double outline. Then you have this nice flag. What the hell? You got this nice feather right here. It's red outline and red in the middle. And then that looks like navy at the tip right there. But like overall, it's not a terrible hat. I like the fact they threw in the feather on there, so it's not as basic. And I like the fact that they did the double outlining on the S itself. It gave it a little more character. Now, would I run out? I do like the fact, if you guys hadn't noticed yet, but you have the navy eyelets. So that is a nice change. You guys know my thing with eyelets, that they can never get them right. So they did a good job with that, giving it some character. And they got the navy button. And then, but here's where they messed up, but that's okay. You got the red New Era flag. And then on the back, I like how they got the navy, the red, and the white. And then, of course, there's white outlining on the minor league little guy. I would have liked to see some light blue maybe in that, maybe on the outlining or something. So it incorporates all the colors of the hat. Underneath, it's just black and black, 7 5/8, 100% polyester, made in our favorite place of Bangladesh. So there we go. Fits pretty good. This one actually fits looser than the Lakewood Blue Claws. And I probably, you guys know I don't like a lot of red hats, but I probably will wear this hat when I'm at work, or if I ever go back to work or something like that. I probably won't wear it too much out running around town. I mean, I guess it's not a bad hat, like I said. The style itself's okay. It's not the greatest, but, you know, it's not the worst. So I'd have to give it like a middle of the pack kind of rating. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's see here. Let's see here. Can you show us minor leagues lug nut hat if it's close by? It's not. They just kind of gave them a Velcro lug nut hat. I would have to check, but I'm going to be honest, man. I don't have a clue where that hat went. I do have the old T-shirt, though, because back in the day, they gave him T-shirts as their jersey. So I do have his old T-shirt somewhere in the garage, because I've collected all his sports jerseys / T-shirts from his playing days. Let's see here. Gore did well last season, I think. Good one, Major League hats. I like the baby blue outline with the navy. Yes, it really gives it some character on there. So it's not just like a navy as with the white. They took that little extra step on there. So give it a little more character. And the last hat, you guys, I'm going to show you. This is what made me get the order. This is a hat I have been freaking eyeballing forever. And I was this close to ordering it from the team website. By the way, if I didn't mention, the Lakewood Blue Claws are the Phillies team. This is the Texas Rangers team. They're like short season teams, okay? So this is Texas Rangers. This is officially technically the second hat I've gotten for the Spokane Indians, but I don't count the other one for the set in a sense. It counts in my overall collection, but you guys know I try to get, I look for the basic or the normal hat that they would wear. And the other one that I got was a red trout one. So it has a red trout on the front. And I did a video on that and the significance of the red trout. So I didn't count that one as like towards the completion of my overall set that I started. So this one will count as part of it. So this is the Texas Rangers short season team. This is the Philadelphia Phillies short season A team. And the next one that I'm going to show you guys, and this is what I had to do the order. And I've been looking at this hat for such a freaking long ass time. Craig E. Esquire. I really like that S on that hat. Thank you very much. I almost ordered it from the team store. It was going for about $35, plus shipping's probably going to be anywhere from like $6 to $10. But I wanted this hat so bad. And the little backstory about this hat, part of the reason I want it is because I used to live in a small town called Guerneville / Monterey. It's on the Russian River, which is about an hour from me. And every year they used to host this one event, and I'll tell you what the event is in just a second. And so you could purchase one of the items for the event, and it was basically like a racing contest. And so when I saw this hat, I'm like, I have to get it because it reminds me of that. It's a cool story. I never had a chance to participate in the event myself because I was just a kid. My mom did it one year, and it was actually a lot of fun in a sense. But they have it all over the place. They have it in other areas. From when I was trying to look at pictures or to see if I could ever find any pictures to kind of do another video, I couldn't really find any pictures, but they do it like every year. Last time I knew, could have changed by now, but who knows? But anyways, we got the the Akron Rubber Duckies. This is the AA team of the Cleveland Indians. And so as I was mentioning, every year they would do a duck race down the Russian River. It would probably be about maybe a mile, give or take. It wasn't like a super long like race. You put your ducky in the water, it has like your number on it, and they let it float. And whoever finishes in the top 100 or something you possibly win. The Penguin Mobile, I really like the Penguin Mobile. So had to get this one. They do have another one of this one as well, where the brim is like yellow and stuff, but lids finally popped this one, and I'm like, I have to get it. I still might go get the other one later on when I'm a little bit better, of course, but I just had to freaking get this one. But we got Akron Rubber Duckies. The bill's kind of funky in the sense that it's blue, but you do have the white outlining, so it doesn't all blend together. So that is nice. Got a nice yellow duck right here. Blue, all blue, of course. Got a nice gold New Era flag right there on the side. And on the back, you got royal blue, yellow, and white. Underneath, it's black, and it is 100% polyester and made in one of our favorite places of Bangladesh. Yes, they're all Bangladesh hats. This one is a little loose, but you guys know I don't mind the loose hats, so it's not too bad. So check it out. So I can obviously fit my thumb in there, my pinky in there, so it's actually not bad. So I'm freaking super happy to get it. It probably might be a little off-centered, maybe a little. We're happy to finally get the Akron Rubber Duckies hat. You know, this is one of my favorite logos in the minor league baseballs, to a point where I maybe contemplate later on getting one of their logos actually tattooed on me, because if I ever actually go there. I've been to Las Vegas 51, and the only team I haven't seen in person are the New Orleans Zephyrs, but I needed a Z, and they're the only Z in baseball. Now they're the Wichita Surge, and, of course, Lansing Lugnuts, and I really want to get there, but obviously I've been to all the other places, so there we go. Let's see, the Ducks been boozing, so yes, I need that Rubber Ducks hat. And also the fun part about the Rubber Duck, of course, if you're in like Texas, I believe they have it, or San Francisco, maybe even Seattle, New York, I could be wrong on that, but they have the duck rides everywhere, and basically what the duck rides are the amphibian rides. They call them duck rides. I think they're typically the duck rides. It's a motorized vehicle that goes on the land, and then it goes in the water. So it's kind of amphibian, but they do call it like the duck boats, if I remember right. And they have that in San Francisco. Sometimes you'll see it when you're watching the Giants game going out into McCovey Cove. So freaking awesome. Let's see. Guy on YT. What's up, the random guy on YT? I need that Rubber Ducks hat. That guy's been boozing. Got 3 tacos for the girlfriend and a burrito and a horchata for me. Should have got yourself a taco as well, carne asada, and the burrito. Let's see, I missed it. What kind of hat is the Rubber Ducks? It is the Cleveland Indians AA team, the Akron Rubber Ducks. And this is, I guess, the official name on this one is the Akron Rubber Duckies. Akron Rubber Ducks, thank you, J38. Okay, so those are the last 3 hats I got. And the Funko Pops and the cards. I do have a couple more cards I'm waiting on. So, you know, I'm on a diet. And what are you eating a burrito for? Isn't it like tacos less calories? What do I know? Excuse me, guys. What do I know? I freaking eat too much no matter what because I'm stressing. Don't forget, you guys, to push the up button if you guys like the stream, because you guys know the dislike dweebs are always coming by. I think in one of my podcasts, I got like 5 dislikes, and I was just laughing my head off. So, anyways, I don't care about the dislikes. I just like having an equal balance. Like if I have 5 dislikes, I like having 5 likes. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't like it being uneven. So I was watching this one video, and the guy had like 130 something dislikes and like 20 likes because he did a bad job, or the person he was bashing was terrible. So, anyways, guys. That's what I have for tonight. I don't know if WrestleMania was on today. I know it's a 2-night event. They already did the recordings. I want to say it starts next weekend. I haven't watched it. I haven't looked it up. I didn't watch SmackDown last night, so we could talk about wrestling and stuff next week. But I'll be honest, guys, I'm not feeling WrestleMania, and you guys know why with all the shit going on. It's just not the same. So, you know, but I'll still watch it. You know, I always watch it no matter what. And I appreciate what they do and stuff. And I appreciate what they do. So I still will watch it. It's just hard to get excited for it. And then obviously there's been a lot of changes with the matches and with the people involved, obviously, because of what's going on with the beer situation. Reds fan, freaking awesome. Thank you. besides Dwight, I have not got any more new Funko Pops recently other than Dwight. And the only reason why is because, I'll be honest, they haven't really released any of the Funko Pops I've liked. They've released a couple Dragon Ball Z Funko Pops. And just not a lot of good ones. The ones that I'm trying to also get are the Venomized Pops as well. I don't know if you like the one I showed you guys was a Captain American Venomized, and you need a couple more for that. So Reds fan, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So we will be back next Thursday for our normal podcast, and then Friday, Patreon Super Chat members on the board. Now, if you're not a Patreon or Super Chat member, obviously you can still partake in the comments and interact with everybody and stuff like that. But if you want to be on the screen for our Friday podcast, that is the way you get on. And I got to be fair to everybody, man. Got to be fair. So if you're not a Patreon or Super Chat member, then I'm not going to let you on. So just easy as that. That Venomized tongue, yes. And I don't even remember what happened to it because T-Ball stole it from me. So yes. So I hope to see everybody Thursday, Friday, and then we'll be back to Baseball, Beers, and Bullshit. Now, maybe if you guys want, it's up to you guys. I try to always include you guys in the decision-making. Next Saturday, if you guys want to do a StreamYard with everybody with Baseball, Beers, and Bullshit, we can, or we can do our normal stuff just like this. So you guys let me know. You guys are the boss. I really respect what you guys say. I don't always take what you guys say, but I do listen to what you guys say. Sometimes the criticism is like, really? Come on, man. Come on. So, but I really like your guys' opinions and advice. So I really want to kind of leave it up to you guys. If you guys want to do a interaction, Baseball, Beers, and Bullshit on Saturday, or do we just do our normal stuff? You guys let me know. You guys are the boss here. Like I said, it's your guys' stuff. I am a Super Chat member now. Yes, you are, Manny. You'll be good for the whole month of April. I'll put it for April. So you're good. Reds fan, of course, J38, Hatter's all good. See here. The other one that is good, of course, is Johnny G. Yeah, you guys are all good. So, yeah, you're all good. So, anyways, guys, I really appreciate you guys' time. Let's see. Sup, Hats. How's it going? I made it today. Shane O'Mac. Rob S., man, I hate to tell you, we just ending the show. We're at the hour mark. Damn. Hell yeah. WR got a great lineup. Russ WR got a great lineup. Rob S. Yeah, Rob S., we kind of ran out, man. Do you want to see the hats or do you want to watch the replay and I'll show you and so you can see what happened, man? I feel kind of bad now. I did send you a message on Instagram, though, saying that we were starting like 8 minutes, but I know you're busy. I'm just saying. Yeah. So anyways, sorry, guys. Damn, Rob S., you make me feel bad now, man. Rob S., where you been? Johnny G, the GOAT. What the heck, bro? 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Man, I feel hella bad now. We've already been through the show, Rob S. I've been working. I know you have, man. I hope you can catch the pod. I hope you can catch the replay because we kind of ran out of shit to talk about. I'm sorry, Rob S. Anyways, guys, I will see everybody on Thursday. And Hatter, come on, man, do a podcast this weekend or something on like Tuesday or Saturday. Tuesday or Wednesday. Let me know. Hatter, keep it up. Oh, crap. Keep it up. Or if you guys want me to do another random podcast on Monday, Tuesday, let me know. We'll go from there. It's your guys' show, like I said. I'm just trying to have fun, and I want to have fun with you guys, so I appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up. I'll see everybody at least on Thursday at the latest. And then, of course, Friday, Patreon Super Chats chat, and then Saturday, Baseball, Beers, and Bullshit. Thank you very much. I will also try to see if I could do some recordings this week. See what I could do, maybe using the backyard or something like that, because I know I was called out on it by Hatter today. Been a little lackluster on the videos because I haven't really had a lot of incoming orders to do anything with. So I will see if I can pull out some hats I haven't shown you guys or anything. Try to do some funny videos and give you guys what you guys like to laugh at me about. So yes, Hatter go live next. So you guys, thank you so much. I appreciate everything. You guys, Reds fan Florida, if I didn't mention you as well, you're also on there as well. But I will see everybody next week. Hatter, let us know if you're going live. Thank you so much, you guys. Major League Hats out. Good night. And maybe if Hatter does a chat, I will see you there. Bye, everybody. See ya.